two other things real quick. The toughest play on the field this season, the toughest call to make is going to be fair and foul on the right field line, on the first baseline. Usually on the small fields, you can get a pretty good, especially if it's a day that there's lines down. Sometimes, Joe, we put lines, and then every couple days we'll refresh them. So there's usually some sort of marker that you should be pretty good to get a position. If you can, if it's a fly ball on the line, do your best to hustle over and straddle the line, okay? So you can make that call. You won't always get there, but that's going to be the one. That's going to be the one area that's kind of left vulnerable on the field with this system. Okay? If we had a 3-man, it'd be easy. We'd put one of you there, and one here. But now we're getting ridiculous.
Yeah.
Right?
Can I just say, John? At the end of the day, whatever position you can get in, you got to make the call.
Yeah, that's
And the call you make, or what you see from wherever you are, that's the call.
Yeah.
Many of these fields, as you can see right here, there's a drop off and there's a little dip in there. Every field has that little dip except for fields that were just made. And that dip, you're gonna lose the ball. Foul ball, I saw it foul. There might be one that's fair ball, and you're gonna have coaches that are right on the line right there that are gonna say, oh, but they've been told, and they're gonna know there's only so much of a call you can make from here with regards to the line.
Yeah, like I said, we're doing something that's unprecedented. If you want to go online, there's hundreds of umpire mechanics manuals for 2-man system, 3-man system, 4-man system, 6-man system, even a 1-man system. You're not going to find a 2-man system with a guy calling balls and strikes in the middle. It's not there. So, any questions about that?
You said you had 2 points. That was one.
Yeah, I don't remember the other.
I'm sure you covered
what my
it.
other point was. That now I remember. Joe mentioned and Dave mentioned the communication, right? If you're umpiring, I don't care if you're umpiring at the major league level, professional baseball, college, or majors plus. Umpires are always giving each other signals. You may or may not use that. You may or may not see that. I work with Dylan from time to time. We have signals. Even in a regular year, if he's behind the plate, we got a runner on first base. We're going to do something like that to each other, letting each other know that he's going to rotate to third. Don't be afraid now more than ever this year to just communicate. So if I get a runner on first base, I'm not just going to laser focus here. I'm going to look over. I'm going to make sure that my partner moved into the right spot, and just give him a hey, we're good. All right, cool. All right, play. So really over communicate. It's not. It may seem goofy or whatever, but it's going to save you a lot of headache and heartache, because there's nothing more awful as an umpire than Joe standing right there to make a call and me standing right here to make a call, and one of us shouldn't be there, and I say out, and Joe says safe, and we just look silly.
That would be really bad, especially since that's the pitching mound.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know why the kid's running here anyway.
Yeah.
I used to have a signal. Another big one is you forget the count, big play or something, foul ball. I used to have this signal. I just made it up. Okay, that was my signal if I was home or whatever, that I wanted to get the count for my partner. So again, partner's gonna say 2 and 2, 1 and 1. They'll give you the count, help each other out. In that case, there's nothing wrong with having a signal.
You guys all got indicators? You probably call them a clicker. It's called an indicator. Keep it in your left hand. And when you're watching TV or hanging out at home, just spend some time with it. You want to get the feel of it a little bit, because what you don't want to do is, if you can help it, is have your head buried in there. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on. So if you can just strike and click it without looking down. I mean, check it every once in a while to make sure it's right, or after a batter gets out or between innings, make sure you got it cleared. But this is not something that we want to spend a lot of time doing, especially with the new time limits. You don't want the game waiting on you. And as you get into more experienced stuff later, they call it burying your head in the indicator. You make a close call or a bad call, or somebody's yelling at you, and it's just not a good look. So that's that. What else did you want me to cover?
Let's go